that day. It's hockey night in Utica for the second time in the past 3 days, actually, and the Comets hit the ice at the Adirondack Bank Center against an Atlantic Division opponent.
Now the team gets set to drop the puck in the first of a home-and-home against the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins tonight. Joining us live from the yard to get us ready for puck drop, Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening, Jason and Kristen. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, you could thank the Comets for the slightly warmer temperatures over the past couple of days. The team has been scorching hot here in the month of January. Winners of their last 3 straight and 5 in their last 6. Now they come back and return to looking to keep it rolling for a very good test against a very good Penguins team here tonight. Again, as Jason said, the first of a home-and-home. Now, it's also another special night here at the Adirondack Bank Center. You've all heard of the teddy bear toss here in Utica, right? Well, tonight, the Comets are hosting its first ever sock toss. Yeah, fans are going to be bringing their brand new socks in their original packaging here, and they're going to be tossing them out onto the ice after Utica scores its first goal. The socks will then be collected and donated to local charities around the area for those in need. A great cause, all part of Save of the Day Foundation Week here at the Adirondack Bank Center. Now, for the Comets, they come off a dominant 7-1 win over the Bridgeport Islanders on Wednesday, where they matched their season high in goals for a single game, as well as setting a new season high with 5 goals in the first period alone. Rookie Jack Malone registered the first 3-goal game of his career, a natural hat-trick, matching his previous season total with 3 goals in the first 7.5 minutes of the game. Before the Isles had even registered a shot. With 31 goals in their last 8 games, the Comets are playing some of their best hockey of the season, but even as their hot play has made a bit of a dent in the deficit within the standings, their focus remains solely on the ice.
We've been spending almost no time looking at the standings, kind of where we were. It wasn't a good place, so we didn't want to put a lot of focus on it. We were well aware of where we still are, of where we are in the standings, but our focus is on day-to-day. Each game broken down by each period, and then right down to each shift. So that's kind of how we focus it and how we want to think about it moving forward, because that's all we can control at this moment.
So taking a look at the North Division standings coming into the night right now, as the Comets may not be looking at them, but we sure are. They are still in the basement, but only 5 points back now of the Belleville Senators in 6th and 13 behind the Syracuse Crunch for the 5th and final playoff spot, but with 3 games at hand on their throughway rivals. So again, lots of work still to be done, but they can continue to make things really interesting here if they can keep stringing together these wins. Now the Comets and Penguins, again, they're set to drop the puck at 7 o'clock tonight. Coming up at 6, I will take a closer look inside this matchup as we get ready for sock toss night here at the Adirondack Bank Center. I think I'm going to keep these, though, in my pocket. I'll toss some other ones onto the ice after the Comets' first goal, guys. I'll send it back to you.
I wonder.
Good idea.
New socks.
Yeah, these aren't brand new. Just demonstration. Yeah.
Got it.
Demonstration only.
Clean socks. Okay, thank you, Spencer.
Happening this weekend, Heart Run and Walk registration
by the Utica University Pioneers. Now the Utica Comets are hoping to start a new tradition to help those experiencing homelessness. Fans were asked to bring a brand new pair of socks, and when the Comets scored their first goal against the Penguins tonight, boom, throw them on the ice. And that's exactly what they did. Not a sock hop, it's a sock throw. Look at that. That's very cool. This was all part of the Save of the Day Foundation Week.
The outcome was amazing. Fans really came through, and it impacts the community in a significant way, as socks are actually one of the most requested items among shelters and one of the least received items. So
thousands of socks made their way to the ice and will now be distributed to those in need through the Save of the Day Foundation. Love it. Happening tomorrow, Boonville Snow by the Utica University Pioneers, but now the Utica Comets are hoping to start a new tradition to help those experiencing homelessness. Fans were asked to bring a brand new pair of socks to the game. When the Comets scored their first goal against the Penguins tonight, boom, you throw them out on the ice, and guess what? That's exactly what they did. Not a sock hop, a sock throw. And that was all part of the Save of the Day Foundation Week.
The outcome was amazing. Fans really came through, and it impacts the community in a significant way, as socks are actually one of the most requested items among shelters and one of the least received items. So
Thousands of socks made it to the ice and now will be distributed to those in need through the Save of the Day Foundation. Happening tomorrow, Boonville.
Welcome to Sports Express. Brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.
All aboard the Express. Our stops tonight include a heavy dose of boys basketball action, including the undefeated Black Knights of RFA on the road against a tough Proctor squad.
Plus, it's hockey night in Utica. The Comets back on the ice looking to keep their hot streak alive against the visiting Penguins. And it was a sock hop tonight at the Adirondack Bank Center.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. Now, the refrigeration system at the Adirondack Bank Center has certainly been tested here in the month of January. The Utica Comets are scorching hot, coming into the night winners of their last 3 games and 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Utica comes off matching its season high in goals for a single game after a dominant 7-1 win over the Bridgeport Islanders on Wednesday. Tonight, the team hosted the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in the first of a back-to-back home-and-home this weekend.
You know what time it is. It's hockey night in Utica. The Comets looking to sock and roll tonight. The first ever sock toss at the Odd, as fans are set to throw brand new foot garments onto the ice after Utica's first goal in their first matchup against the Pens this year. The Comets, again, look at them. They're red hot, on fire coming in. 31 goals in their last 8 games and 6-2 in that time. Big challenge tonight, but Utica gets the scoring going first. Just 4:36 in, Dmitry Osipov from the point, redirected in front by Brian Hallinan, and it doesn't take long for the Sox to come a-flying. Thousands of them over the boards, all going towards local charities for those in need, part of Save of the Day Foundation Week at the Odd. I can get used to this side. Even Penguins players helping with the cleanup. See, they're not so bad. A new local tradition born, perhaps, back to hockey right after the cleanup. The Pens with a big chance to tie. Boris Kachuk all alone, but Nico Dawes stuffs him on the backhand to keep Utica up by 1. Wilkes-Barre would tie at 1, though. Then, with 4 minutes to go, Colton White with a laser from the point through traffic upstairs. Comets back in the lead. It's 2-1. To the second. 2.5 minutes in, Xavier Perron was stopped on a breakaway in the first. This time, he's not making the same mistake. Slips at 5-hole on Tristan Jarry. Utica extends the lead to 3-1. They'd eventually go on to win it 5-3 as the Comets sock it to the Penguins. Utica now with 4 straight wins and 6 in their last 7. They are cruising. These teams head out to the Commonwealth to do it all over again tomorrow night at 6:05 p.m. In the college ranks, special night at Russell Sage Rink tonight as the number 9 ranked Hamilton College men hosted Amherst in the Make-A-Wish charity game. The Continentals wearing themed sweaters to be auctioned off to benefit, granting local children facing critical illnesses life-changing wishes. Great stuff. And Hamilton came to play for the occasion. First period, Continentals keep it in the zone. Luke Chor from the sharp angle finds the opening and gives the Continentals the early 1-0 lead. Mammoths would tie before the end of the frame. To the second, it's Chor skating it over the line and ripping it from the high slot. That puck had eyes. It's Chor's second of the game, and Hamilton retakes the lead 2-1. Again, Amherst would tie, so it's 2-2 in the third. 2-on-1 for the Continentals. Chor, unselfish this time, slides it over to Devin DeVries for the finish. Just 18 seconds in, Hamilton right back in the lead. Chor would then add another 5 minutes later to complete the hat trick. And it was no chore for the Continentals tonight as they'd go on to win 4-3 on Make-A-Wish night. Hamilton improves to 13-3 and 0 this year, 9-1 in the NESCAC.